Walk into any Acura dealership, and you'll see friendly faces, clean showrooms, and salespeople eager to help. But behind that polished exterior, there's a whole playbook of tactics designed to separate you from your hard-earned money. I've worked in the automotive industry for years. I've seen the tactics, I've heard the sales pitches, and I've watched good people walk out having paid thousands more than they should have. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain. I'm exposing the newest dealership scams that are costing Acura owners a fortune and showing you exactly how to protect yourself. Stick with me, because what you learn in the next few minutes could save you $5,000 or more. Let's get started. Scam. Number 1. The market adjustment fee. Here's one of the newest and most brazen scams: market adjustment fees. You find the perfect Acura online, the price looks reasonable, and you head to the dealership excited to make a deal. Then suddenly there's an extra $5,000 to $10,000 tacked onto the price. They call it a market adjustment or additional dealer markup. Their excuse? These cars are in high demand. We have to charge more because we can only get a limited supply. Let me be clear, this is pure greed. Yes, some Acura models are popular. Yes, inventory has been tight, but that doesn't justify adding thousands of dollars above MSRP. Here's what's really happening. Dealerships know some buyers are desperate enough to pay inflated prices. If you say yes, they pocket the extra cash. If you say no, they'll often drop the fee immediately. I've seen $8,000 markups on the Integra Type S. I've seen $12,000 on the MDX Type S. And the crazy part? You're not getting anything extra, just paying more for the same car. So here's how you fight back. First, know the MSRP before you walk in. Check Acura's website. Know exactly what the car should cost. Second, call multiple dealerships. Find one selling at MSRP. They exist. You just have to look. Third, be willing to walk away. The moment you see a market adjustment fee, stand up and leave. Don't negotiate. Don't argue. Just leave. Don't be the sucker who pays $10,000 extra because a salesperson says everyone's paying it. They're lying. Scam. Number 2. The nitrogen tire fill scam. Here's a scam that sounds technical enough to fool most people. Nitrogen tire fills. During the finance stage, they casually mention that all their tires are filled with nitrogen instead of regular air. It's better for your tires, maintains pressure longer, improves fuel economy. Only $300. Sounds legit, right? Wrong. It's a complete ripoff. Here's the truth. The air you breathe is already 78% nitrogen, so when they fill your tires with nitrogen, you're mostly getting what you'd get from a regular air pump anyway. Any benefits of nitrogen are totally lost on a street-driven Acura. You're not going 200 miles per hour, you're commuting to work. And here's the kicker. You can get nitrogen fills at Costco for free if you buy tires there. Some tire shops charge $5 to $10 per tire, but dealerships, they want $300 to $500. Let's do the math. If nitrogen gives you a 1% improvement in fuel economy and you drive 12,000 miles a year, you'd save maybe $15 a year. At that rate, it would take 20 years to break even on the $300 you paid. When they offer nitrogen fills, just say no thanks. If they insist you have to pay, tell them to remove the fee or you're walking. Don't pay hundreds of dollars for overpriced air. Scam number 3. The mandatory paint protection scam. You're ready to buy your new Acura, and the finance manager slides a paper across the desk. All our vehicles come with premium paint protection. It's already applied, so it's mandatory. That'll be $1,500. Mandatory? Really? Here's what's happening. Dealerships are pre-applying cheap paint sealant to their inventory, then charging customers inflated prices for protection they never asked for. But here's the truth. Nothing is mandatory except the price of the car, applicable taxes, and registration fees. Everything else is optional. Most dealership paint protection is just a spray-on sealant that any detailer could apply for $100 to $200. They're charging you $1,500 for something that costs them maybe $50 in materials and 20 minutes of labor. Real ceramic coating costs $800 to $1,500 when done properly. Dealerships aren't doing that. They're spraying on basic sealant and calling it premium protection. The protection they're selling often lasts 6 to 12 months max, but they'll tell you it lasts for years. Here's how you fight back. When they mention paint protection, immediately ask, is this optional or legally required? They'll probably say something like, well, it's already been applied. Your response, that's not what I asked. Is it legally required? They'll have to admit it's optional. Then say, remove it from my bill. If they refuse, walk out. And if you actually want paint protection, take your new Acura to a reputable detail shop after purchase. Get real ceramic coating applied properly. You'll pay less and get better results. If you're finding this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. Scam. Number 4. The extended warranty pressure. Extended warranties are where dealerships make some of their biggest profits. The finance manager starts talking about how unreliable cars have become. You really need an extended warranty. Just $80 more per month and you're covered for everything. Here's what they're not telling you. That $80 per month for 60 months is $4,800. You're paying almost $5,000 for a warranty you'll probably never use enough to break even. The warranty doesn't cover everything. Most extended warranties have huge lists of exclusions. Wear items like brakes and tires? Not covered. And there are usually deductibles of $100 to $200 per visit. Acuras are reliable. That's why you bought one. The odds of having $5,000 worth of repairs in the first 100,000 miles are pretty low. You can often buy the same warranty later, directly from Acura for less money. And here's the real kicker. Extended warranties are almost pure profit for dealerships. They make 50% to 70% commission on every warranty they sell. Here's what to do. When they start the pitch, say, I'm not interested in an extended warranty today. They'll push back with fear tactics. Stand firm. If they keep pushing, say, if you continue pressuring me, I'm walking out. Works every time. Scam. Number 5. The dealer-installed accessories markup. Here's a sneaky one. Mandatory dealer-installed accessories. You're looking at the price breakdown and see all-weather floor mats, $400. Door edge guards, $200. Wheel locks, $150. Cargo tray, $300. Over $1,000 for accessories you never asked for. Here's what's really happening. Those $400 floor mats, you can buy them online for $120. The $200 door edge guards cost $10 on Amazon. Wheel locks for $150? Get a set for $25. The dealership is taking $150 worth of accessories and charging you $1,000 or more. Here's your strategy. Review every line item before you buy. Circle any accessories you didn't ask for. Say, I didn't request these, remove them and take them off my bill. If they insist the items stay, offer to pay cost. I'll pay $150 for all these accessories, not $1,000. If they refuse, walk away. Scam number 6. The free oil changes that aren't free. Here's a newer scam. Free lifetime oil changes. Buy your Acura from us and you'll never pay for an oil change again. Free for life. Sounds amazing, right? Here's what they're not telling you. They're adding $2,000 to $3,000 to the sale price. You're prepaying for oil changes you might not even use. The service department will use these visits to upsell other services. They make their money back. If you sell the car, the free oil changes don't transfer. Let's do the math. An oil change costs $60 to $80. Over 5 years, that's maybe $900 in oil changes. But they charged you $2,500 extra. You're losing $1,600. When they offer free oil changes, ask, how much are you adding to the vehicle price? Then say, I'd rather pay MSRP and handle my own maintenance. Scam number 7. The documentation fee scam. Every dealership charges a documentation fee to cover paperwork processing. This ranges from $200 to $800. Here's what you need to know. Doc fees are almost pure profit. The actual cost is maybe $50. The rest is profit disguised as a necessary fee. Some Acura dealerships charge $799 for documentation fees that cost them almost nothing. They act like doc fees are mandatory, but in most states they're negotiable. Here's how you fight back. Before you visit, call and ask what their doc fee is. If it's over $300, find a different dealership. Focus on the out-the-door price. Say, I want to pay X dollars out the door, including all fees except taxes and registration. If they have a high doc fee, use it as leverage. Your competitor charges $300. Match their fee or lower your price by $450. Scam number 8. The trade-in lowball. You tell them you have a car to trade. They look it over and offer $12,000. You counter, but KBB says it's worth $15,000. They shake their head. That's retail value. We can't pay retail. Here's what's really happening. Your car is worth close to $15,000, but they're offering $12,000, hoping you don't know better. Then they'll sell your trade for $16,000 to $17,000. They just made $4,000 to $5,000 in profit. And here's the sneakiest part. They'll use that low trade value to make their vehicle price look better. Here's how to protect yourself. Sell your car privately if possible. You'll get $2,000 to $4,000 more than any dealer will offer. If you must trade, get multiple offers from CarMax, Carvana, and other dealerships. Use the highest offer as leverage. Never mention your trade until you've negotiated the price of the new Acura. When they lowball you, say, CarMax offered me $15,000. Match it or I'll sell it to them. Most dealers will suddenly find more value in your trade. So there you have it. 8 dealership scams that are costing Acura owners thousands and exactly how to avoid them. I'm not saying every dealership is out to scam you. Some are honest and fair, but enough of them use these tactics that you need to be prepared. Knowledge is power. When you know the games they play, you can't be played. Walk in informed, ask the right questions, and never be afraid to walk away. Your money, your rules. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.